Welcome back to a brand new SmackDown review, and in today's SmackDown review, we're talking about the last SmackDown before the grandest stages of them all, WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. And I'm not gonna lie, this was a pretty good show. Kind of. The Andre the Giant Battle Royal was pretty good. It was cooking. Cena and Cody were cooking each other. The crowd might have turned on Cody. I don't know about that. Put what you guys think. But yeah, that's crazy. But before we get into this video, oh, subscribe and like to hit a video to get this channel more and more and more up there so people can get my reviews and my WrestleMania 41 review. Anyway, let's hop into today's video. So let me tell you, the beginning of SmackDown started off with LA Knight ambushing Tama Tonga after he was trying to grab his phone from the car he left in there, and Tama Tonga ended up getting his arm slammed in the car door, which I hope his arm feels good. He went to the local medical facility, according to Joe Tessitore, and I'm so glad they said local medical facility because I have no idea what the hospital is. People keep bringing up hospitals. Can someone tell me what a hospital is? All I know is a local medical facility is. So I would like to know. Next up, Seth Rollins came out and he honestly kind of cooked here. He said, let's try this out for a brand new, since we're not on Raw, let's try this out. He said, welcome to Friday Night Rollins. Didn't work as well as on Monday, but he decided to sit down like CM Punk and basically said CM Punk's only here for money, not the fans. And he never when he returned to WWE, he never returned to WWE. He went to a different company when he returned to wrestling. And Seth is right. He said, and like he literally just said how CM Punk's a fraud. He doesn't care about you. And he literally says CM Punk only came back here because he got a big check. And he also came back to wrestling for a big check. And he mentioned AEW. He also mentioned Dean Ambrose, a.k.a. Jonathan Moxley, who is the AEW World Champion, I think. I don't keep up with that show. And he said, 12 years ago, me and Roman, this feud go back when Paul Heyman first brought us in here, and me and Roman's going back since I put that shield in his back. Heck, last year when I was CODY's shield, my knee was falling apart, my stepdad was dying of cancer, and I still made sure that I showed up and to take that title away from Roman Reigns, and that's what he did, and he was the Shield. So, and basically, he got a little. That's basically what he said. So, W's for Seth Rollins. Anyway, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal happened, and let me just tell you something, brother. This match. This might be the best Andre the Giant Battle Royale. First off, Carlito and R-Truth were doing their own stuff, and then, of course, Garza's. By the way, Angel Garza might be leaving WWE, we don't know, but they got eliminated by, Ray Phoenix. Tyler Bate got eliminated. I don't know who that is. I think that's Santos Escobar. Tozawa didn't use his 10% of energy. He got kicked. He got eliminated. The Creeds and Otis got kicked out. I don't think I was surprised about that one. Then Chad Gable got attacked by every single luchador in the ring and just ended up getting a kick straight to the face from Ray Phoenix. And King Wild decided to jump literally outside over the post. Anyway, Shinsuke and Andre were going at it pretty good, but Pete Dunne took the Miz out and he was out. Anyway, we had a nice little clash between Shinsuke and Ray Phoenix. Pretty good. Anyway, this literal the Andre versus Shinsuke thing was crazy. First, tell me why someone thought it was a good idea. Shinsuke is be on the middle rope. He just got drop kicked by Andrade down to the apron and just got eliminated. Anyway, Ray Phoenix, Camelo, and Andrade cooked. Big this thing that. nice form to the face. But then when he was doing his finisher, Grande Americano hit the rope. Ray Phoenix went down. He got eliminated, and we got the official Game 7 without any interferences. And let me just tell you, Andrade and Mello cooked with all these sequences. And out of nowhere, the spinning back elbow to to Mello from Andrade, and then Andrade got tossed out of the rope after he tried to do the springboard moonsault thingy thing with with Mello on the rope. He got knocked out, and we got our new 2025 Andre the Giant Battle Royale winner, Carmelo Hayes. Next up, we got Rhea Ripley coming out, and Io Sky came out, and then Naomi came out after Bianca and basically said, "Why you keep leaving me on red, B? Why you keep doing it?" And Bianca said, "You know why I'm doing that, bro. You know why." Anyway, Jade Cargill came out, but then Naomi literally jumped Jade Cargill from behind, hitting Rhea Ripley into Bianca, and they all just started fighting, except Io, where Io thought it was okay for her to do a moonsault off the middle rope, was, I guess, is fair for her anyway. Anyway, it was time for the WWE Tag Team Championship match, and this match was okay. It was a pretty good match for what it was. The drop kicks, the moves, their tag team finishes, their tag team moves was crazy. But let's really talk about what really happened when DIY interfered and took the tag team championships. And they attacked the Street Profits and they ran away with the titles. And they said, "We're the champions." Anyway, Chelsea Green came to complain to Nick Aldis and basically saying, "We need a fair, blah, 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 blah. I want fair matches, blah, blah, blah." And Nick Aldis said, "You know what? Yes, you're right, Chelsea. How about you and Zelina go one-on-one again, but without the secret Herbish. I don't even know what it's called at the point, bruh." Anyway, Cardi B is officially hosting SummerSlam, New Jersey, first ever two-night SummerSlam this year. SummerSlam 2025, can't wait to watch, and I will be posting the reviews. That's crazy, another two-night event. Oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, Nick Aldis was mad at DIY for taking the titles. He decided to take the titles and made a dumb, odd decision by saying, listen to this, by saying the titles will be defended next week, not tomorrow or Sunday. No, tomorrow or next week on Friday Night SmackDown in the TLC match. Which now I'm thinking about in my head, saying Nick Aldis must be a very, 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 very dumb for not putting a match that fans want to happen at WrestleMania on next week's show. I don't care what anybody says. Oh my god. Just dumb. Stupid. Anyway, Randy Orton basically said some sussy baka things by saying, he says, it doesn't matter who I'm facing, any person from Las Vegas, any person in the crowd, any person in the backstage, I will be there at WrestleMania, standing in the ring with my gear, my boots, and a little bit of baby oil on, and I don't care who it is, I will be standing there at WrestleMania Sunday. So we will find out who his point is at WrestleMania. And it's probably Rusev. I'm just gonna say that. Anyway, Damian Priest was apparently turned green, and anyway, just threw a bunch of shots at Drew, basically saying that he's not here. Why are you here? Anyway, we got a peek at, I believe it's Aleister Black, a.k.a. Tommy End, a.k.a. Malachi Black. But it's probably going to be him, and he says he's going to debut, I think next week, I believe that's when that day is. Yes, next week on Friday Night SmackDown. Anyway, the Chelsea Green and Zelina Vega match happened, and it was a pretty solid match for what it was. Zelina and Chelsea going at it, hitting each other on the things on a barricade, and then Chelsea going over the barricade, and then a clothesline out of nowhere, kicks out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden they got in the middle rope, top rope situation. Zelina says, I need to end this. Does a avalanche code right from the middle rope. 1, 2, 3. Won the match. Beat the Women's United States Champion Chelsea Green, and probably will get a shot as the Women's United States Champion to take the title off of her and win the title somewhere down the line. Next up, LA Knight some crap to Tamatanga, to Jacob Fatu, to Solo Sikoa. Anyway, it's Solo Sikoa and LA Knight. They went at it. What time is it? Anyway, they went at it. Solo doing his bonsai stuff, but the match didn't really last long until Jacob Fatu got in. Ended up being disqualification. Braun Strowman doing crossbody on Jacob and Solo. Then all of a sudden, Nick Aldis says, "How about we turn this into a tag team match right now?" So it went from a singles match to a tag team match. It was pretty okay. Solo refused to sell this choo-choo train. Anyway, Solo put the thing. Then got hit with a BFT. 1, 2, 3. Got a pin in the middle of the ring. And let's talk about this crazy fall off of Solo Sikoa. He was so hot in the beginning of 2025, and at the whole year of 2024, he was burning hot. And then he just fell off this year. I don't know what's going on, bro. They didn't book him strong. And by the way, look at that nasty thing on LA Knight's arm. Someone check on him, bro. Anyway, Tiffany did this interview saying she was discouraged. She felt a bunch of all this stuff where she felt like she wasn't good enough and she wasn't going to be Charlotte. But she finally realized that she's going to use that discouragement to beat Charlotte at WrestleMania 41. Anyway, we had LWO versus American Maiden. This was a pretty good match. I didn't see it, but according to everything, Rey Mysterio did get injured and hurt his left knee, I believe. So he will most likely will be out and probably will miss WrestleMania tomorrow. And if he doesn't miss WrestleMania tomorrow, I'll just go like good. Anyway, Chad Gable, the American made their headbutts. Apparently, even Chad Gable did not even land it, which makes sense. Anyway, this nice kick from Phoenix. This crazy Meteora from the top rope. 1, 2, 3. LWO wins and check down Rey Mysterio. But after footage, there was things where you could see Rey Mysterio be carried to the back by medical officials, and they barely put any pressure on the left knee, so probably that match is going to get canceled without Grande Americano. Anyway, Cody Rhodes came out. Before he even got a chance to talk, John Cena came out, and they crouched in, John Cena sucks! John Cena sucks! And John Cena kind of for the first 5 to 6 minutes started cooking him, say, I forget what he said, but all I know is he basically said, I'm better, blah, blah, blah. Cody, you not there. You could have took the Rock's deal. Cody, but you decided to choose them, and now I know you are going to lose. I said, well, if he chooses, and he said basically to himself, if Cody chooses The Rock, I'm going to lose. You won. But you chose the fans. So I know I'm winning, and I'm gonna be the last real champion. And then Cody came back with some kind of things saying crazy stuff to say, but for some crazy reason, the crowd started booing him. The crowd started booing him, and I almost cried. That was so sad to see. Cody Rhodes getting booed. Here. And he didn't get booed for a little bit. He got booed for a little big, loud boost too. And Cena said, "This is who you fight for. This is who you fight for." And Cody started roasting. You say, "You're paler than Sting at Starrcade 98 or something like that." And started saying, and just basically talked about his appearance, his legs, and all this stuff. And John Cena said, it just poked him in the eye or kind of gave him a head slap. Got him up for the attitude adjustment. Then Cody Rhodes reversed, hit the crossroads, made John Cena sit down because John Cena means absolutely nothing. And that was it. Cody Rhodes holding the championship high and staring at the WrestleMania sign, which probably means Cody Rhodes is winning. Because I hope he does, because I will be very disappointed if he does not win. Anyway, that's all I got, guys, today. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.